Hi, everybody, and welcome to my attempt at this week's BBO weekly free instant tournament. Instant tournaments, weekly free, yes. And as I always say at this point, it's 8 boards, match points. You have the best hand at the tournament. Which means nobody can have more high card points than you. They can have the same number and better distribution, but nobody can have more high card points than you. So it's an extra bit of information that you don't have in real bridge, playing face to face. So just as I've said last week, if you don't get to the end, but you still found this video useful, please do subscribe to the channel and like the video. And here we are with board 1. We've got 16 points, a balanced hand, and a passed partner. So in the robot system, this is 1 no trump. Usually in this sort of situation, partner responds 2 diamonds, you get 2 hearts, and it gets passed out. But we'll see what happens this time. No, partner just passes it straight out. Right, so they've led our best suit. We're completely open in hearts. We do have some chances of double finessing in spades to get an extra trick. We are making 3 diamonds, but clubs is very likely to produce another trick. But this is not a finessing position. If you lead the jack, if East has the queen, they should put it on, and somebody will probably still have 2 to the 10. You could try another finesse against East, but this is a 25% chance, and actually dropping the doubleton queen is a better chance than that. So we're probably going to play ace king of clubs, and then we can still make 3 club tricks if West has 4 clubs. But it's going to be convenient to use play the ace of diamonds first. We're not blocking the diamonds then. You know the general rule about playing your honors from the shorthand first. And then what I plan to do is to take a spade finesse, which I expect to lose. They may well, don't know whether they'll carry on with hearts or not, but I'm planning that hopefully we'll have a second entry, that it won't take too many hearts. We'll have a second entry in clubs to dummy, and that we can take another spade finesse. This is the line for making the maximum number of tricks. It's probably not the line for making absolutely sure of 7. So I am going to take the ace of diamonds here. It's always a good idea not to play the 2 if you don't have to, because if you play the 2, then no, it's here, it's the 3 is the alternative, but they're likely to think that they played their lowest card and being discouraging. So I'm going to try the 3 of spades now. I'm not expecting the 9 to win. Queen wins. If the robot only had, so the robot still might have the king there. They are still leading diamonds. Robot often leads from short suits, so it may well, but we only had 6 diamonds, so at best the suits split 4-3, so one of them has 4 diamonds. They may have 5 even, but I'm going to see if the queen of clubs comes down in 2 rounds. It does. So now we've got 2 club entries to dummy. 10 of clubs is still here. The question is, do we want to take the spade finesse? We still won't cash the queen of diamonds because we can get to hand with the ace of spades. I'm going to lead the club. We're never going to need another entry to dummy. They've thrown a heart away here. We can only take one spade finesse. So we're going to cash the 9 of clubs and a diamond discard from there. Now, are they the hand with 4 or the hand with 3? They're probably the hand with 3, probably the hand with 4 has led. And another heart is discarded. So we had 5 hearts, so they had 8 to start with. They've now only got 6. I didn't lead them. Nobody's tried to play them, which suggests that perhaps they were 4-4 originally, and that they've only got 3 heart tricks to cash. We have 2 tricks to make for sure. A spade and a diamond. But if we play a spade and finesse and lose, and they then cash their 3 heart tricks, we are a bit stuck for discards from our hand. So I'm going to lead the jack of spades and see if anything interesting happens. Ah, well, something interesting did happen. The king of spades appeared. Probably it was Doubleton. But we can cash that and cash the queen of diamonds. And just make note, they have discarded a diamond. They started, we had 6, they had 7, and we've seen 5 of them. So 2 more appear. No, this hand actually had 5. So we'll throw that away in case the spades are breaking. So this hand's still got a diamond. They've all got all the heart winners. So we're going to play a spade. And they're going to force to 10. And probably this hand won't follow. No, so this hand has a spade. This hand has a diamond. And they've both got a couple of hearts. So just give up at this point. And that's 92.9% for making +2. So plenty of +1s. I mean, pretty much everybody, I think, will be opening 1 no trump and getting it passed out. Somebody opened a diamond, but this is one that was 1 no trump on the robot system. And it was just a case of trying stuff in the right order. On to board 2. 16-point Singleton King of Spades. 4-4-4-1. These hands are a problem in ACOL, where you're playing 4-card majors. This one wouldn't be. You could open a heart and your partner bids a spade. Assuming you're playing weak no trump, you can rebid 2 no trump. You can rebid 1 no trump. Your partner bids a spade because your hand's worth the full 16 points. But there's lots. The intermediates are very good, and the points being concentrated in your longer suits. The partner can take care of diamonds is good. It's very tempting on the robot system here to open a spade. Oh, sorry, a no trump. Treating the Singleton King as a stop. Because if you open 1 diamond and the robot rebids 1 spade, you're a bit stuck in the robot system here. You're far too strong for 1 no trump, which would be 12-14, and you're not strong enough for 2 no trumps, which is 18-19. So I think we may get transferred and play in a 5-1 spade fit, but I think this is best opened 1 no trump. The robot is much better at responding to no trump. 2 clubs is Stayman, so partner either, well, they may have an invitational hand with no 4-card major because that's the only way the robot can invite, But most likely they've got a 4-card major. If they have hearts, we can play in hearts. If they have spades, then no trumps will be all right. So I'm going to tell them about my 4 hearts. So they have 4 spades, less than 3 hearts, 9 high card points. That gives us 25 high card points. And we don't have, we'd like a 5-card suit, but we've got good intermediates. And so I'm going to try 3 no trumps here. The robot will probably turn up with 8 points now. But, or even, oh no, they do have 9. And the club lead is good. So we have 5 clubs. We can untangle 2 spades, which is 7. And we do have a problem with the diamonds, but we need to set up a heart. So, and we need entries to table, particularly. So I'm going to win this one with the Queen of Clubs, partly because it's deceptive. And I'm just going to play hearts from hand, even though normally we might have done better by playing them from dummy a couple of times. Playing hearts back, do we think the 10, we can finesse the 10? I don't think so. We're now going to try untangling the entries. We can't really do better than cashing our tricks now. Have to unblock the king of spades, so we're able to cash the ace when we're in dummy. And we can never get back to our hand except in clubs, and we're going to cash clubs from the top. So we have an entry to dummy, so we have to cash this jack of hearts, throw a card from dummy. I think we'll try a spade. Now we're going to cash our clubs. Diamond discards. Spade discard. No discard of a heart. Cash our 9th trick. And let's see if anything interesting happens in diamonds. Well, the ace and king crashed, but they're going to cash the 10 of hearts. And the queen of spades. So we might have made another trick if we led hearts, used our entries to lead hearts twice from dummy. And then the ace of hearts might have gone up on the air and we might have made an extra heart trick. So there may be some 630s here. There are, but 600 is well above average. But we are only in 2nd or 3rd place. So just to show you what the best technique for the maximum number of tricks is. We come next, they lead a club. Probably still do want to come win in this hand. We know the clubs are not breaking too badly. So now if we play ace of clubs, or club, play the 9 of clubs, discard here. The diamonds is probably best. 10 of clubs here. This hand will throw spades then. lead a heart. If they go up with the ace, we've got 3 heart tricks, so they'll play low. Win the king. 4. And now we need to go back to dummy. But you can see that we're running out of entries, so that's why I didn't do it. I think you needed not to play 2 rounds of clubs. The entries become difficult if you try and play hearts twice in dummy. So that's why I didn't do it. But perhaps you can manage it. If you win the first club in dummy, you only got 1 more entry. No, I don't think you can do it. I think it needs the robots to make a mistake. And perhaps they might hop up with the ace if you let a heart from table. And that gives you the tricks. So we're on now to board 3, a 5-5, 14 count. So there used to be, perhaps there still is a controversy in ACL circles as to when you're 5-5 in clubs and spades, whether you should open 1 club or 1 spade. I think it's come down on the side of 1 spade these days. But in a 5-card major system, such as the robots playing, there's no doubt that 1 spade is the right call on this hand. 2 spades from partner. If you're playing with a human, you might. I mean, we're not going to slam. Partner hasn't got ace, king, queen of spades. For 2 spades. We're worried about 2 diamond losers and 2 spade losers, essentially, which might stop us making 4 spades. Partner may only have 3 spades, do have 7 to 10 total points, and if they're in hearts, we've got a fair bit of trouble. But you'd like to ask partner, we'd like to bid 3 diamonds saying, can you cover my losers in diamonds, a long suit trial bid? Or if you play short suit trial bids, you can bid 3 hearts and say to partner, your cards in hearts are worthless. But well, I could bid 3 spades, which the robot, I think, treats as invitational. 16 to 17 total points. You add on points to avoid. 3 diamonds. Well, I think that's probably the best invitation. Whether the robot makes sense of it or not is another matter. Let's bid 3 diamonds. And the robot thinks that that's enough for it to go on to 4 spades. Right, let's see if it was. Well, no, it wasn't. We didn't want them having diamonds, but their ace of hearts is useful. We can throw a diamond loser away on it, but we have to get to dummy to do that. 6 of clubs. Looks like it might be a short suit lead. Could be a singleton, could be a doubleton. So we'll play low, expect the 9 to appear here. We do. But they played the 9, probably means they have the jack and the 10 as well. I'm going to take the king. Hopefully that's the most deceptive one. We want to get to dummy. I suspect if I lead a club, it'll get roughed. I think I need West to have the ace of spades so I can lead a spade and get to dummy. They won't be able to put East in to give them a rough. So a club rough. So I'm going to lead a spade and play the king. And that one, so now we had to get the dummy quick enough to throw this diamond away on the ace of hearts. And now we need to lead a spade, and the aim is we just lose 2 spades and a diamond. But that's not going to happen because spades have broken 4-1. Remember, we had 5 spades, dummy had 3. So this hand has ace, queen, 10 of spades left and is going to make all of them. And they're probably going to draw our trump to stop us roughing a diamond. Roughing a club rather, because this hand probably has a club winner, has 4 clubs. So I miscalculate there. So they were always having 3 trumps. Here comes their other trump. Here comes a heart. Jack of spades. Oh, the clubs are breaking, are they? Anyway, we're cashing them. Our ace of diamonds isn't going anywhere. No. Our ace of diamonds is going somewhere. I think I played this very badly. No, it's not. Right. But only 17%. So, yeah, going less off. Stopping is obviously good, but I think 3 spades is a perfectly reasonable contract. I think I'm not missing that the singleton was the 10. I could perhaps have avoided losing a trick to the 8 of spades. Yeah, I could have done. So that was bad play on my part. I could have, if I'd played the 9 of spades on the second round of trumps, forced the queen, then they couldn't have drawn dummy's trump with the ace without setting up my jack. So I would have got a club ruff and got 1 more trick. So that was bad play on my part. I deserved my poor score. 1 spade by partner. We've got 8 diamonds. The ace of hearts. When you have a long running minor suit, you automatically think of no trumps. We want to find out if partner has a club stop. We're undoubtedly going to game. We've probably got at least 5 diamonds, maybe 6 diamonds on. Partner's got an opening hand. They've only got 12 or 13 points by the looks of it, maybe 11, because we got 14. They could have 14. So I think we want to give partner as much room as possible. We'd like to give partner room to say 2 clubs. Now the robot plays 1 no trump as forcing. So I'm actually going to do that. The robot bids 2 clubs. How many no trumps can I bid? Not certain. No, I've probably got to bid on the robot. What we need, 2 aces and the king of hearts to make 6 no trumps. 7 no trumps possibly. We don't know how fast partner's club stop will be if they were to bid 2 clubs. We're going to play in 5 diamonds. 5 diamonds is usually a bad contract at pairs because very often 3 no trumps is making with an overtrick and scores better. But if partner can't bid 2 clubs over 1 no trump, the difficulty is that robot will, if I bid 6 diamonds, the robot will think no, and bid 6 spades, I expect. I think I've got to bid 2 diamonds. Follow the robot system. This is game forcing. I bid 2 hearts. I don't want to go key carding for hearts. I'll bid 3 diamonds. Because it's game 2 over 1 game forcing means that 3 diamonds is still forcing. They can't pass. So they bid 3 no trumps. I think they've got a likely stop in clubs. But it might be a slow stop. I'm hoping the robots will let me play in 6 diamonds now, and I hope they've got one of the aces and something in hearts. We know they can't have too much because they can't have more than 14 high card points. That's the extra bit of information that we wouldn't have in real life. So I'm going to bid 6 diamonds here. My partner has the ace of clubs. They have those hearts. And we wouldn't have made 6 no trumps because the opponents can cash 2 spades. So we're in the right place. If we didn't get a spade lead, we would actually have the chance to make 7. But all the diamonds are good, all the hearts are good, the ace of clubs is good. So you'll see that we had 8 diamonds, 1 in dummy, that's 9. So they all got to fall under the ace, king, queen, jack, even there's 4 to the 10. So we can claim 85%. There's some other people there in 6 diamonds. Plenty of people making 7 tricks in no trumps because you don't get a spade lead. And they're doing better than the people who played in 5 diamonds. So as I say, you don't want to play in 5 diamonds generally in pairs because 3 no trumps is likely to score better. And even if people had cashed the 2 heart tricks at the top, they would have got 60 points less, which would still have been 660, and that would still have beaten the 640. So 660 for 3 no trumps plus 2 is better than 640 for 5 diamonds plus 2. So we are, but we got to the slam, which is a good thing. Still some people ahead of us in 3rd and 4th place, down to our bad play on board 3. But we have 4 boards in which to catch up. Another 17 points, singleton, jack of spades this time. 6 card suit. 6, 7, 13, 16, 17. I think if partner bids spades, I'm going to treat this as an 18-point hand and rebid 2 no trumps. I'm going to open 1 club, 1 heart from partner. So I don't want to bid 2 no trumps now. It's 3 clubs forcing. It shows 6 plus clubs, 17, 3 minus hearts, which is what I've got, 17 to 20 total points. Yep. Let's do that. 2 diamonds. What would 2 diamonds show? Let's just say opener reverse, 5 plus 18 to 22 total points. So to some extent, this shows a stronger hand. Three clubs was, well, I probably do have that. I've got add on some point. I can rough hearts. If we play in hearts, I can rough some hearts. The advantage of two diamonds is it gives partner more space. Yeah, I'm going to bid two diamonds. Still conveys the strength of the hand, but partner can bid two hearts with five hearts. Two spades, four suit forcing, 4+ hearts, 8 to 11 high cut, forcing to 3 no trumps. Well, now we can tell partner that we've got 3-card heart support and spade shortage by bidding 3 hearts. Partner bids 3 spades, saying they got 4+ hearts, 4+ spades, 8 to 11 high card points. Right. But we've told them we've got 3 hearts, so they can go to 4 hearts if they want to. But now I'm just going to bid 3 no trumps because partner's got 4 spades, so we should have a spade stop. And partner passes, so they probably only have 4 hearts. They do, and 4 not very good hearts with spades, but they do have the king of clubs, Doubleton. So we have 3 diamond tricks. We have 8 clubs with the ace, king, queen, so they have 5. So if they're 3-2, we'll have 6 club tricks, 3 diamond tricks, and we're going to come to a heart trick here for sure. If clubs don't break, we're probably not going to make this contract, but clearly we should just play the 10, 9, right? So now we're going to win the king. We're going to see if our clubs are coming in. Let's try the 10, see if the robot puts the jack on. No, right. There's the jack. That's good news. All our clubs are now good. And our diamonds are good. We're going to have to find 4 discards from dummy. We can afford to throw 1 diamond so we can cross the queen and then come back to ours. So that's 3 other discards. 1 heart, 1 spade, and then decide, I think. So queen of clubs, throw a diamond, their last club will appear. 9 of clubs, we'll throw a heart away, they're throwing diamonds, and spade. We'll throw a spade away. Jack of hearts, it's interesting. And the 5 of clubs, and another spade. Well, the jack of hearts, this hand led a heart. They don't normally lead away from aces. I think this hand's just got the ace of hearts left. You're never going to let me get to dummy to make it. Let's throw the 4 of spades away and see what happens. Right, now we need to cash our 3 diamonds. Getting up to 10 tricks. Oh, they didn't have just the ace of hearts. So, and another discard from dummy. Well, let's try a spade this time. Let's play a heart. I had plenty of hearts there. It was a short suit lead. Ace of spades. And there's the 10 of spades. So that's another 85.7% for making that. I think everybody who's in 3 no trumps is making the over trick. Well, a couple of people didn't, but yeah. If you get there, then and get a reasonable, a favourable opening lead, you can come to your 10 tricks. Still in third place, so these other people who've got good boards and not the one bad board that I had. So let's move on to board 6. One club opening by opponent. We have 15 high card points. We have a club stop, a very good club stop. We have a singleton spade. I'd probably say, those of you who've been watching these videos for a while, remember I'd say that I think that basically if you have the right number of points and a stop in the opponent's suit, you should just bid one no trump, even with a singleton. Not with a void, but with a singleton. Just bid one no trump here. I know it. And of course, we get the transfer to spades as expected, so we'll bid 2 spades. This is not a disaster, really. 3 hearts, new suit. It says they got 5 spades and 5 hearts. So we're going to play. We know all the points are here. As partners said, they've got 10 plus high card points. We've got our 15, so that's 25. And this hand opened the bidding. So, 13-2, 12-3 between these two hands. Do we want to bid it? No trumps. This hand chose to open 1 club rather than 1 diamond. So clubs is their better minor. It's likely that, well, unless this hand has ace, queen, jack of diamonds and nothing else, that this hand has a diamond on her as its sole card. So this hand, question is 3 no trumps better than 4 hearts? Partner has very few minor suit cards. They have a lot of diamonds between them. Partner may not have a club to lead for a finesse. So I think we're going to play in 4 hearts. All right. So there we go. That's right. Partner doesn't have much. The queen of diamonds led. So that's queen, jack of diamonds. But not many of them. So it's a bit dubious about roughing diamonds, but we should be able to rough clubs in dummy. I think we're looking basically to cash our side suit winners and then cross rough spades in our hand. Roughing spades in our hand is the most important one, but a non-roughing entry to dummy has been taken away. So we're going to leave the spade. We expect the ace to come up from here, because this is the, remember, this south hand is the dummy. This is the one they can see. The north hand is the one they can't see. North had 6 spades. We had 1. That's 7. Jack of diamonds. They must be expecting somebody to rough, or that they want to rough. So we'll play the king of diamonds. Now, throw the 3 of spades away. We know this hand has at least 3 clubs. So we're going to play the ace of clubs. We'll see how many clubs they have, and then we can work out how many diamonds they have. So we're going to rough club low. The king of spades. So we know this hand can't have 5 spades because they'd have opened a spade. So this hand must have at least 3 spades. So we're not going to get over roughed this time. And this hand only had 2 spades, and they've thrown the diamond away. So they probably don't have any more diamonds. So we're going to rough here. We're going to ruff a club, which we know can't get over roughed. And we're going to lead a spade. They've thrown another diamond away. So we're going to ruff the 8 of hearts. And that means they've turned up with 4 diamonds. They must have at least 4 clubs. Otherwise, they would have opened 1 diamond. So, yep, they're going forces to rough high. 9 of spades. They're throwing their club away because they've only got trumps left. Ace of hearts. Queen of clubs, and they've got their high hearts now. And that's 75% for 420. The people really make 450. One made 430 in no trumps. So look, no trumps might have been better, but I was worried about the entries getting from hand to hand and the suit breaks. So I think 4 hearts is the safe contract. We'll take our 75%. That's moved us up to 2nd place. And now we've got 15 points, a balanced hand. We don't worry about low doubletons. We're just going to open this 1 no trump. Tell our partner what we have. 4 hearts. This is a convention known as Texas, where they've got 6 spades, 10 plus total points, but normally they don't think they have enough for slam. The traditional way of playing this, certainly in the US, is that if they had a hand that was interested in slam, they'd bid 2 hearts transferring to spades and then bid something else, forcing to show a slam interest. So this is normally no slam interest. And we don't have good spades, so we're just going to bid 4 spades here. There's no reason to do anything else. That's where we stop. Hearts lead. So partner has their 6 spades. We've got no losers here. We can get rid of a diamond. We've got our 4 winners for these 3, the hearts and the clubs, and 1 of the diamonds. We need to get out for just 3 losers in the pointed suits. A bit short of entries to our hand. We've got 3 entries. We're going to win this one. We got to finesse lots of times from our hand. So we're going to lead a spade. The 10 appears, so we're going to play the jack. We're hoping that this is on a doubleton. Even the queen. We're hoping this hand had king 10. They're playing the ace of diamonds. Maybe they're going to get a diamond ruff. I'm going to play the 7 just to disrupt their count signal, I hope, but it probably won't. 2 of clubs. Ace of clubs. 3 of clubs. We don't have the entries to set up clubs by roughing in dummy. So there's no need to cash the king of hearts yet because we still have an entry with the king of clubs. There we are. King of spades, 7 of spades. So we were 6 spades in dummy, 2 in our hand, that's 8. So they had 5. We've seen 4 of them. And the last one will go on the 9 of spades. And throw the 4 of hearts away. I don't expect anything. We now need to, well, we could play a couple of spades, see if they throw away anything interesting. we're going to throw this 4 of diamonds on the king of hearts. So we can finesse in diamonds, and I'm going to unblock the jack here. I'll go 6 of spades and throw the jack of diamonds away. I'm just seeing what they'll discard. In case, they never know, they might throw some clubs away and set our clubs up for us. I'm going to play 1 more spade. No, we can't get any club discards from them. I'm not going to play another spade, because if I then come to hand and take the diamond finesse, they might lose to a singleton queen, and then they'd be able to cash a club or a heart. So clubs, king of hearts, throwing a diamond. Diamond finesse doesn't look great now. Did this hand have ace queen of diamonds? I don't think they'd have led the ace of diamonds if they had ace queen doubleton. So, nope, I just had singleton ace. So now the king of diamonds and the 2 of spades are good. That gets another good score, but probably still keeps us in second place. It's probably one of these people. Oh, we move up to first place. So we did beat those other people. So a chance to win for this week for the first time for a few weeks. 21 high card points here. Lots of minors. Once again, we don't want to play in minors. We want to play in no trumps. To me, this hand screams out to open 2 no trumps. Partner may transfer to a major, may use Stamen. All that should deter the opponents. So 3 clubs, here's Stamen. They do have a 4-card major. We don't, so we'll bid 3 diamonds, 3 no trumps, and we find out our fate. And they lead a diamond. So we have 8 diamonds. They have 5, so unless they're 5-0, we're going to make 6 diamond tricks. We have a heart trick. We have a club trick, that's 8. And we have some possibilities in spades. And clubs, but we're short of entries to dummy. So we can't take club finesses. There are a couple of options here. Playing the queen of hearts is not good, not certain to set up a trick. Playing on spades, if we not, they can take the ace and queen of spades, but eventually the 10 would be a winner, but we might not have an entry to it. And it's only 1 extra. That would give us the 1 extra trick we need, but there might not be an entry to it if they knock out the ace of hearts. Better is to play on clubs. So we won't use up our heart stop and then take a club finesse. If it failed, they might be able to run a lot of hearts and spades against us. So we're going to try and give up 1 or 2 club tricks to set up 2 clubs. So once the king and jack of clubs have gone, ace, queen, king, jack, well, we'll make the ace of clubs. And once the king, jack have gone, queen, 10, 9, 8s, one of them will be worth a trick. So we're going to win this diamond 10, and we're going to play the king. I think that's the most deceptive play. West may think East has the queen, jack of diamonds, even ace, queen, jack of diamonds. So we'll play the ace of clubs in case there's a singleton honor. And there's a singleton jack. Right, so now we're going to force out the king of clubs, and we'll have, or maybe it was a doubleton king jack. Play the 8 here. It was doubleton king jack. So now the queen and 9 of clubs are good. You can win the ace of diamonds. Sadly, they've taken out the other entry to our hand. If they hadn't played a diamond, we could have gone to dummy and led a spade and still had an entry to our hand. We can't do that now. So there are still some possibilities. Let's force some discards from the east hand. West, so east had 2 clubs, so they wouldn't have played the king jack if they didn't have to. We had 7s, and therefore west had 4, so theirs will fall under the queen and 9. We can't really afford to give up a trick here because the opponents could cash quite a few, 2 spade tricks. If I play a spade now, they could cash, which is 10, which would leave us with 10 tricks. And we've already got 3, 7, 8, 9, 10 tricks. So we're going to cash our clubs, just see what discards we can get. From east, a 9 of hearts. That probably means they got the king. I think we'll just get the 2 of hearts from there. So, and another heart. So the 9 and 8. So almost certainly this hand has the king of hearts. I don't know if we can embarrass them if they've got the ace of spades as well. So let's lead the queen of diamonds. We know these are all going to be good. Another heart. No heart discard from west yet. I think a spade discard here. Just to, I'm sorry about the silent, I just working out. And another spade discard. And spade discard. What does this hand have? With heart, low heart discard from here. I think this hand has king X of hearts left. What do they have in spades? Let's discard the 6 of hearts. Well, who has the ace of spades? Is it west with 2 hearts left in their hand? Or, sorry, is it east with the ace of spades and 2 hearts? But they'll be king jack. So they would play the king, pinning the queen, and they would still make it. If they have the ace of spades and 2 hearts, they will still only make the king of hearts. If east has the ace of spades, do they still have a heart? I don't think so. I think I'm just taking my 10th trick at this point. No, the king of hearts was there. And they've held on to the jack. So we'll play the spade. There's the ace. And here's the jack of hearts. So leading a spade to put this hand in, and they could have led a heart. We'll just give it a moment. 71% is that on that hand. So we'll just keep trying for a couple of minutes. But that seemed to go okay. I think we got to the right contract, which not everybody will have done. Can we see other tables here yet? No. Keep trying again to see what position we end in. BBO, there have been a few quirks with BBO with the new releases they put in. Things not coming up. So please do, if you found it useful, subscribe to the channel. That's the biggest help to me. Um, and leave any comments that you've got. I'll just keep trying here. No, not coming up. Maybe I'll try again later and see if I can get these results up and just add a little bit to the end of the video. But probably not. I probably won't be able to do that. It doesn't look like BBO is going to play game. So hopefully you found that useful. Hopefully I did win. And if you've already played it, you'll have known what the winning percentage was. And I've got 73.7. So you know whether I've beaten them. So please do like and subscribe and come back next week. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.